Resistencia has worked every time, every day, every hour, including now. We're still working. We are not the kind of organization that takes days off. We don't, because have you heard of oppression saying, okay, it's 5 p.m., see you tomorrow? Or, it's Friday, talk to me on Monday? No, right? So because there's such a huge need to organize and respond and not to stay in the crisis mode, that is so important. That's why we have to rely on others. And that's why Resistencia is growing, and it's growing big. Because as we are here today, we're also building relationships with many other groups across the country and across the world. Actually, some of you were back with us in 2014. We did a people's gathering, a people's assembly. And we were actually doing a Zoom call with people in Canada, in UK, and Spain. And that formed into the movement that is called now Papers for All. And we're still part of those groups. We're also in touch with groups in Mexico, in Guatemala, in El Salvador. So we're talking to a lot of people in a lot of places because we know this is an international oppression, right?
That's right.
Immigration is not a problem. How governments treat immigration is the problem. They're trying to control our population. They try to use us as the political pawn to excuse their level of greed, right? They have found the formula to use us as the people of color that are forced to migrate in the first place to excuse the military, the war response that we're seeing now on the ground. Like today, this morning, we had volunteers jumping at the very last minute, going to the King County Airport and witnessing a deportation flight, which was very unusual because it's the third of the week, right? How do we do this? Because we need people, right? Resistencia is not only the people that you see wearing the cool, yes. They told me to wear it. I was planning on wearing something else, but then they told me I needed to announce the hoodies, which we have for sale, or donation. I'm sorry, it's not sale, it's donation. It's beyond us, right? We need more people, and we want to be named really important for us this year. We have relied every year for many years now on Angelina Godoy and her class. And please, a big round of applause for them. Because not only this year, some of our students have been helping us, it's been for many years. And it has become a tradition, right? It is not only come and do this practicum, but you stay. You're all expected to stay, sorry. You didn't know that, right? Well, now you know. So when you graduate, the idea is that this is not only a one-time thing. This is part of your lives now, right? And you're needed in this moment because this is impacting everybody else right now. It's not only about immigrants, right? It's growing. And we warned you all, we told you years ago, but did they listen? No. Okay. So anyway, we wanted to start with that. And we wanted to start with the fact that we're here in this beautiful place that we call home for Resistencia. And a couple of years ago, the First United Methodist Church and their nonprofit called Common Good Tacoma gave us the space to be here. We had never had an office, like never, literally. We were in a storage with rats. It was really bad. Some of you been there, right? It was not pretty. And then we found this amazing place, and Shalom, the Reverend, gave us this space. So we want to not only thank her for giving us the space upstairs that we called an office, but to help us with this get together today for the anniversary. So we're going to ask Shalom to come and give us a welcome. Shalom.
Welcome everyone, bienvenidos a todos. We are here on International Women's Day. And it's because of the women. Come on, let's hear it for Rufina, Liliana, Maru, all those who for solidarity, women who have been coming up. We know that La Resistencia would not exist if it were not for the women. Amen? Yeah. So I needed to. My conscience would not let me even introduce myself without that first. My name is Shalom. I use she, her pronouns. I am appointed, I'm a part of a United Methodist Church that sends pastors. I was appointed here, I was sent here to Tacoma. And the first thing on my mind when I got here was, how will we engage the detention center? Every church, every institution that is located within Tacoma city limits should make it a goal of theirs, should be the same goal as La Resistencia, which is to shut down the Northwest Detention Center. It should be everybody's goal. And so how lucky are we that because of relationships, because of Luis, because Chris upstairs at Voz Tacoma Radio, we're pretty meaningful. At a Mother's Day vigil in front of the detention center, but it's alongside you. How do you give up ill-gotten wealth, which, let's be real, most churches have ill-gotten wealth. How can we repurpose and open up, make space for some pretty important work that happens? So we are the ones who are honored and blessed to make space and to celebrate 11 years. And unfortunately, it might even be 12 and 13. Unfortunately, right? I would love the day that La Resistencia doesn't need an office here, because it would mean that the detention center is shut down. But until that day, we are so glad to have you here and to be led by the women. Amen.
Thank you, Shalom. Yes, you know, when Resistencia started, the idea was that we would not be here for too long. Yes. Logistics, very important. Bathrooms. That way to the left. All right? That's, yes. You see some of our amazing volunteers wearing the bright yellow vests. Their security, you know, from the very moment that this new regime, started, we decided that for every event in Resistencia, we have to have security. It just has to be. We don't want it to be the new normal, but it is what we have to face. So if there's specific instructions that you hear from them, please follow them, and we should be okay. Food is gonna be ready at some point, and we're gonna do, you know, a route to get there. We're gonna give priority to those seniors, which includes me. I'm officially a senior because I went to this place to eat, and it said senior discount, and my daughter was like, "Oh, you take it," and I was like, "Oh shit, it applies to me." So yes, I'm gonna be the first one in the line. I'm just saying that because, you know, I want to eat. But going back to International Women's Day, why do you think is that the leadership of Resistencia is women? Anybody? Any ideas? Patriarchy, right? It's all put on us. So at the end of the day, this is not right, but this is what it is. It's always up to women to mobilize. It's always up to women to bring the food. It's always up to women to take care of the children, right? And even as we try to fight against gender binary, we're still facing that. See a lot of cis women having to take on the roles that nobody else wants to take on. And that's Rufina and Lily. Rufina and Lily stepped up more than 5 years ago. Back in 2019, I started a process of transitioning leadership because I figured, I might not stay here for too long. If we need to continue the fight, we need to have new leadership. It's also not right to remain in the same leadership position all the time. I'm not a fan of that. So now I'm a volunteer since last year, officially 10 years, you know, in our 10th anniversary, we announced that I was stepping back, you know, and I'm just like, they're volunteer. Today I'm an MC because they asked me, all right? I didn't know. I just told them, what am I supposed to do? And they say MC. That's why I'm here. That's why I have the mic. But in reality, if you need to talk to someone in Resistencia, you need to call them. Don't call me. All right, because I still get a lot of calls. Maru this, Maru doesn't like, yeah, talk to them. So Rufina and Lily have shown that leadership. And leadership is commitment. is doing the work, is doing what nobody else would do, and sacrificing your time, your well-being, even time with your family. So to get to a movement place where we can win, we need to sacrifice. There's no way we're gonna win if we're still expecting to be things the same way. We cannot have status quo, right? Everybody needs to sacrifice something. And if there's two women that already sacrificed a lot, way too much, is Rufina and Lily. And with that, please stand up to receive our leaders, Rufina and Lily here.
That's why I'm using my time off with my husband. No? Okay. Thank you, everybody. My name is Rufina Reyes. I am director of La Resistencia right now. Like Amaru say, we are trying to get up La Resistencia's work. I know it's hard. It's a lot sacrifice for us, but it's a comfortable because we know the people inside the detention center, they always say, thank you everybody, thank you for all the people outside because you are with us. We are not alone, like we say on the vigils, on the solidarity days. We always say, also on the calls, we always say, you are not alone. And we say, you are not alone, so that's why we are here. We stand up. That's no matter what happened with our family, with Trump right now. That's no matter. We are here for them. And we're going to be here for them. So now I'm going to speak on the Spanish. Okay. I'm going to talk about the camp, about the last year, what was happening, how we start with more work and continue with a lot of work. Okay. 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 El año pasado, en estos días, precisamente también estábamos muy emocionadas preparando nuestro aniversario, nuestro 10 aniversario, cuando recibimos la mala noticia de que una persona en el centro de detención, que era el señor Charles Leo Daniel, había fallecido.
I need to write it down, otherwise I won't remember. So last year at this time, we were really excited to celebrate our 10th anniversary, and we were prepping for that, a celebration when we received the bad news that Charles Leo Daniel had died in the detention center.
Fue algo muy doloroso y triste para nosotros en la organización, pero continuamos con nuestro aniversario. Finalizando nuestro aniversario, corrimos al centro de detención y decidimos instalar un campamento para poder pedir que nos explicaran por qué había pasado y que por qué había muerto este compañero.
It was very hurtful and sad for the organization, but we continue ahead. Right after our anniversary celebration, we went to the detention center and we installed an encampment. We wanted to stay there because we wanted to ask what happened, how it happened, how it was possible that our compañero had died.
Él murió el 7 de marzo. Recuerdo que ese día Liliana y yo por la mañana llegamos y estaba un viento terrible. Ahora pienso que el señor Daniel estaba muy enojado.
He died on March 7th. And that day, Lily and I, when we arrived to the detention center, There were very strong winds. Now that I think about it, I think Mr. Daniel was very angry.
Estábamos por rendirnos, pero una vocecita por ahí nos dijo, no, nos quedamos ahí y así lo decidimos. Nos quedamos ahí. El viento, recuerdo que nos tiró 8 paneles de una fence que estaba en ese lugar. No supimos cómo, pero se cayó y la levantamos en tan solamente como 12 personas, 8 paneles.
Okay. We were about to surrender. Oh. We were about to surrender when a little voice told us, no, stay. And so we did. The wind made 18 parts of the fence that is surrounding that area, made them fall over the railroad tracks. And we got them up back thanks to the help of 12 other people.
Empezamos a instalar nuestro campamento. Nunca pensé que íbamos a pasar ahí 24 horas, 7 días a la semana por un mes.
So we installed the encampment, and I never thought we could actually stay 24/7 for a month.
Inmediatamente, la organización que vino y se solidarizó con nosotros fue Suru for Solidarity.
And so immediately the organization that showed up and stayed there with us in total solidarity was Suru for Solidarity.
A quien agradecemos y vamos a agradecer siempre.
We thank them and we will always thank them.
A partir de entonces, mucha gente, a lo mejor algunos de ustedes pudieron estar ahí cada día por las tardes. Mucha gente llegaba con comida. Me sentí realmente en familia.
And since then, many people start showing up. Probably many of you were there. Every day, people would arrive, giving us a ton of food, and I felt like I was with family.
Al segundo día, recuerdo que estábamos Stan, Maru y yo por la mañana cuando dos personas de Gio se atrevieron a salir al campamento y a querer intimidarnos.
And the next day, that morning, early in the morning, Stan, Maru, and I were at the encampment, and 2 people from Gio dared to come to our encampment and try to intimidate us.
No sabemos cómo lo hicimos, pero ellos salieron corriendo, no nosotros.
We didn't know how it happened, but they ended up running away from us.
A partir de entonces, hemos sido para ellos el peor terror.
Since then, we are the worst terror to them.
Eso nos gusta porque ellos saben que nosotros como organización podemos hacer muchas cosas contra ellos.
I like it, and we like it because they know that as an organization, we can do a lot of things against them.
Entonces, al tercer día, si mal no recuerdo, estábamos en nuestro campamento y de repente, frente a mí, sucedió un incendio dentro del centro de detención. Todos no supimos cómo, pero corrimos, algunos de nosotros, de los que estábamos ahí, tuvieron que llamar a los bomberos.
On the third day, if I remember correctly, right in front of me, I saw fire happening inside the detention center. We all start running, and some of us called 911.
Porque al parecer el personal de Gio nunca llamó a ellos.
It seems that Gio didn't call 911.
Todos pensamos que en ese momento las personas que estaban detenidas tenían que salir de ese lugar para un lugar estar a salvo, pero nunca pasó.
So we told our people that they should be evacuated, but that didn't happen.
Ahí empezamos a mirar que para todas las irregularidades y que ellos no tienen un proceso de evacuación para cada uno de ellos.
So then we start noticing all these different problems, And one of them, obviously, is that they don't have an evacuation plan.
Enseguida empezamos a saber de las huelgas de hambre, muchos intentos de suicidio dentro del centro de detención. 9 personas intentaron contra su vida al saber de esta muerte del señor Charles Leo Daniel, y pues en la desesperación de no saber qué iba a pasar con ellos, atentaron contra su vida.
Then we started learning of hunger strikes that were happening due to what just happened to Mr. Daniel. Mr. Daniel's death. There were also 9 attempt suicides due to the desperation people were facing.
También otra cosa muy triste que comenzamos a ver, cómo las ambulancias y paramédicos empezaban a llegar continuamente, y nosotros era una angustia terrible porque no sabíamos qué estaba pasando adentro, pero como los compañeros sabían que estábamos ahí, nos llamaban y nos decían lo que veían.
And then another sad thing that happened is that we start noticing how many emergency vehicles kept coming. And we didn't know what was going on, but the people inside, they will call us to tell us what was going on.
Eso nos hizo saber que era muy necesario que estuviéramos ahí 24 horas continuas, y decidimos quedarnos ahí, ya no 24 horas a la semana, a los 7 días a la semana, pero que alguien necesitaba estar ahí. Y también algo que nos confortó mucho fue mirar que podíamos ver mucha gente liberada, y esto fue porque muchos de ellos empezaron a hacer huelgas de hambre.
That made us understand that it was important for us to stay 24/7. So we did. But at some point we decided that we didn't have to, or we couldn't stay that long. But it was a comfort for us while we were staying to see people that were being released due to them doing hunger strikes.
En solidaridad a ellos, también personas en el campamento iniciaron las huelgas de hambre junto con ellos, y una de ellas fue Maru, quien estuvo 12 días en huelga pidiendo y exigiendo justicia, y pidiendo que nos dieran una explicación acerca de la muerte que había sucedido.
And in solidarity with the people in detention doing hunger strikes, many of us outside also joined the hunger strikes. And one of them was Maru. She went on hunger strike for 12 days, demanding justice and an explanation of what had happened with Mr. Daniel.
Y digo Maru, pero también muchos otros de los compañeros de las organizaciones aliadas estuvieron apoyándonos en esas huelgas de hambre.
And I say Maru, but there were many more from our ally organizations that joined the hunger strikes.
Y bueno, a partir de entonces, sabemos que nuestro campamento ha tenido mucha movimiento, y nos ha hecho mirar muchas cosas tan crueles y tristes de las que pasan las personas detenidas.
And so now we know the importance of doing this. Oh, sorry, I don't understand my own handwriting. So we realized that our encampment started happening, and there were tons of movement going on, but we learned about so many sad and cruel things happening inside the detention center.
En estos momentos, debido a que el viento nos ha hecho muchas malas jugadas, tuvimos que removerlo por un tiempo, pero continuamos atentos y alertas en él, y vamos a regresar próximamente para poder seguir dándole la bienvenida a las personas que salen liberadas.
Now, due to the really strong winds happening and playing with us, we decided to remove it, but we will continue being alert and attent, and we will go back to the space.
Al viento le perdonamos, pero al que no le perdonamos todas las represalias que nos ha hecho, a pesar de que estábamos ahí, es al personal de GIO, que también nos han quitado banners, nos robaron la placa de bronce que mandamos a hacer junto con las personas que nos hicieron la exhibición de Melting Ice. No sabemos, nadie nos da ninguna respuesta de quién la tomó. Sabemos que fue intencionalmente, no fue robada. No sabemos quién la quitó, pero es otra represalia de GIO.
We forgive the win, but we don't forgive GIO's retaliation and the personnel, because we know that GIO's personnel stole our banners. They stole the plaque that we installed during the Melting Ice exhibit to honor Mr. Daniel's death. No one wants to give us answers. We know that it wasn't stolen. We want to know who took it, because we definitely know it was not stolen.
Hemos pedido y preguntado a la ciudad y a varios lugares y nadie nos da respuesta. Ahora nos quitaron la fence que hace un año tumbamos o tumbó el viento para que no pusiéramos banners. Nos quitaron todos nuestros banners. Todavía tenemos marcas porque aún siguen por ahí muy destruidos, pero con mucho significado para nosotros.
We asked this, so this is retaliation against us. We asked the city for answers, they wouldn't give us anything. Now the city took the fence that was installed back in the day that we used, and the one that fell over last year, and we used it for our banners. They took our banners, they took the fence, and if you see our banners, they're stained, and you can see all the marks, all the paint that the banners have suffered, but it has a lot of meaning to us.
Y bueno, acá seguimos y ahora le voy a pasar la palabra a Lili para que les cuente un poquito más.
Thank you.
So we continue, and I'm going to give the mic to Lili.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming. If you don't have a seat, grab a seat, please. We have some space. I know we are kind of squishy, but we can do it. Okay, so my name is Liliana. I'm Deputy Director of La Resistencia. Sorry, I'm not used to this title. I don't like it. But thank you, everybody, for coming again. As Rufina said, we just passed through much in the last year in the encampment. We had many days in there sleeping. We were seeing many bad stuff, but we learned a lot. So we want to honoring to Charlie O'Daniel and Jose Manuel Sanchez Castro for all that they learned. They are not here, but we are learn through them a lot. So about the hunger strike in the last years, there was 14 in total in 2024. The suicide attempt was that we know 13, but maybe more. And also, as Rufina says, we saw a fire. Nobody can escape from the detention center. So we are really worried for them. And now, in 2025, we are now in the 5th hunger strike with 1 or 2 persons. They start with 51, but by retaliation and everything, just they have to eat, because they have to eat. But also a couple of them are doing hunger strike because they want to be not released, they want to be deported. So this is a sad news because we want everybody free, but they are choosing to be deported. And we don't know if they are in danger in their countries, but they are choosing to go back there. So this is that is happening now. We want to thank to the all organization that is helping us a lot through these years. Last year that was a hard year, and today that we are here in this celebration. So everybody, we need applause for all the students of Angelina Godoy. That is you. That I'm helping us a lot to do all of this. Also for Suro for Solidarity. Mike is there from New York. Becca over there from New York. Keiko from San Francisco, and all student members for Seattle. Thank you so much for coming. And Erin from Scape, thank you so much for taking care of us, and thank you everybody for that is volunteering. Sorry if we don't remember all those names. But of course, thank you, Liz, always for coming. Or amazing DJ. Thank you. Takisa is chewing. Say hello. Takisa is chewing. They are back on the kitchen, so they are bringing food. Also, thank you so much for the cake and Mayuri Bakery. So you are in a minute way, you are can see the big cake that they are bringing. Thank you so much. So
Also, we want to say thank you to Ruben, Ale, so many of them, they are here and they are supporting the Resistencia for a long time. And it is really good because that's what, for that we are supporting all the people that they need right now. Also, the person, Leslie from Ford and all their partners, and so many of here that if we forget the names, please clean up. I'm here. Oh, also, I don't know, but everybody, thank you for coming. Yeah, thank you for being here. So we want to say also, KW, they are not here right now, maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, working. Sorry. Cass, I was confusing. Cass is not here, maybe nobody's here from Cass. And Efferso, PSL. Yeah. So who's 350 Tacoma, because we have a space right there to save our stuff. And Hinata, Ruben, and also, okay, and it's a lot, but we don't wanna be worried for all you guys. Thank you for being here, and we're gonna continue with the program.
so now we have Maru to say that next. What is next?
Okay, so yes, so we have some people, we actually like doing awards because why not? Because we don't get that time, right? We're like running all the time, and once in a while we want to make sure that people get recognized for their work. And honestly, there's no such a better partner, shoulder to shoulder, than Suru for Solidarity. So there's so many of you from Solidarity. I don't know if you all want to come and get your award. There's so many of you. Come on, show the people how many of you we have in the house. Come on, Suru in the house. Yay! And Mike is doing security, so that's why. But there's more. There's more of you out there. So thank you, Suru. All right.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry, let's push. See the power of the mic? Just kidding. And an organization that's been with us since day one has been the Coalition of Anti-Racist Whites. So Carl W., please come and get your award. 11 years, every time we need support, we're, Carl W., can you get this? Can you help us with it? And they're always pulling through. So thank you so much. Thank you. So we didn't get, I don't know if they're here, or maybe they might be late, but the Climate Alliance of the South Sound, they're a group that just started last year, and they have also been every time, especially during vigils, right? That we're outside the detention center, last minute, we tell people, hey, we need support. Hey, we need someone to be outside the detention center with us last minute, like Wednesday at 7 p.m. They will always pull through and be there with us. So let's just give it a round of applause for them if they couldn't make it today. And also from day one, we have a volunteer that sometimes we don't see often, but when we see her, you get to see her pictures on Instagram, and they're beautiful. Zaire. She's such a great artist, and there's no movement without art. So thank you, Zaire, for all your work after these 11 years. We really appreciate it. And we asked her to do the welcoming, and like she said, there would be no this kind of a space if we didn't have these connections. I don't know if Shalom is still here.
She's here.
Where is she? Oh, there she is. She was hiding. Aha, come and get your award. So if you notice, in Resistencia, we give priority to interpretation, and many of you have been in Zoom with us, where you can hear that interpretation, right? Last year we did give a recognition to Barbara Suarez Galeano. This year we want to give it to Umi Vera, that is in Portland. She couldn't come today, but Umi has literally not charged us for a year. So, and you know how difficult it is. You just saw me, right? So it's not easy. If you do interpretation, I can only do simultaneous. Obviously, I cannot do continuing, right? But the point is that people like Umi make it possible for us to communicate with you. So let's give it for Umi, that hopefully is watching. And she couldn't make it today, but there's been this amazing person, Ashley Del Villar, that has been with us. And also last minute, we're like, Ashley, we forgot something. Can you come and get it? Ashley, can you do a post? Ashley, can you work on the website? And she's like, I don't know how to, but I'll figure it out. So let's give it up for Ashley. And hopefully Ramon Garibaldo is watching. So if you've seen those amazing press releases, your media, yes, Ramon is behind them. So Ramon is amazing. He's our historian. He's writing our history. Hopefully there's not too much information in there. We'll see it when it's published. But yes, Ramon is in Chicago. He couldn't make it, but yes, let's give it up for Ramon. For the last one, can you put that out? So,
I'm not, what's going on?
nobody. So, not today.
Okay, good.
Okay, we'll do it quick. If La Resistencia exists today, If La Resistencia is here today, as you see it, it's because of Rufina Reyes. We had to find everything because we didn't know. No, don't fire us, don't fire us. Rufina is the one that held us together through the most difficult times that we faced as an organization some years ago. She kept us strong, she kept us real, she showed real commitment. She could have stepped back and said, I don't have to do this, I'm gonna go home. And instead, she and her family pulled through and made it possible for this transition, and that's why we named her the director. She earned the title. She totally earned it. And there's not enough flowers in the world, there's not enough recognitions in the world to show you how thankful we are, Rufina, because thanks to you, I can go home and take more time off. So thank Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna cry. She doesn't want to speak because she says she's gonna cry. All right, while we wait for the other mic, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
We have some chairs, please find spots. There's chairs here, there's chairs here. Come and grab a seat. This is a good problem that we have people standing. Thank you. So find a spot, say hi, introduce yourselves. We're about to eat. So the idea is that we mingle. Thank you. There you go. Okay, I don't have to yell. I could. You heard me chanting, so. But I want to save my voice right now. So yeah, find a spot. We're gonna mingle. We're gonna get to know each other, and we're gonna eat tacos. I didn't choose them. Okay, I just happened to be happy with the choices. Tacos, chicken, adobada, and asado. Yes, there's some vegan options. They're chorizo vegano. So for those of you that want that, and there's salad. There's the fresh drinks, Jamaica, horchata, and I think pineapple. Looks like pineapple. All right, so make sure to grab yours. We're gonna start with people my age, or that look my age.
25?
25, and now. Twice. And we're gonna go that route and then come and grab your seat. And after that, everybody else is welcome to come. They're gonna serve you. You can ask for specific choices that you want. Grab your drinks, come and mingle. And then we're gonna we're gonna watch some videos. We also wanna remind you that we have the melting ice exhibit. This is just like the little taste of it because it's huge. So at some point we're gonna open it so you can go and also just tour it. And I wanna just remind you, I'm a volunteer. Remember that, I'm just a volunteer. I work now with Community Justice Exchange, and here's Ana Maria from Community Justice Exchange, that we're very happy she made it. So if you want to reach me or Ana Maria, let us know. But if you want to reach La Resistencia, you have to talk to whom? Exactly, Rufina or Lily. Don't call me, don't text me, call them. All right, so the kitchen is open. Go and grab your meals. We're gonna have music and then we're gonna come back to the next part of the program. And also remember, we have a merch table. This beautiful, come on Ruben, show it. Show the merch. There you go. How beautiful is this? It can be yours for only $60 and up. It's a donation, right? So this color was chosen by Lily. She's really good with colors. I'm not. So thank you, Lily. So yeah, you can go and get some of merch while you grab your food, or you can grab food and then go merch, whatever. Go and get your food, and then we're gonna come back. Thank you. Take it.
Llegaste a tiempo, justo la comida. Yo también. Parece que estabas esperando. Ah, ya van a abrir, ok, ya voy. Sí, mira qué buen programa.
Do you want me to stop it? Ramon says thank you.
¡Yay, Ramón!
Bueno, pues ya escucharon, así es que la comida ya está lista para que pasen a ordenar.